Hello guys, welcome back to LR Anime. Guys, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Today is explanation of upcoming episode of Swallowed Star based on novel. So let's start. Luo Feng leaned back and put his legs on the desk. He kept his eyes closed and reviewed what he had just read about Universe Masters and Universe Supreme Masters. There are differences between the power of Universe Masters, and it's difficult for a Universe Master to kill another one unless there is a huge gap of power between them. As for Universe Supreme Masters, they're slightly stronger even than the most powerful Universe Masters, but they're rare. There is only one Universe Supreme Master within our race, and he is Huge Axe Creator. Besides, if they kill Universe Masters, they'll be punished by the universe, which makes it extremely difficult for Universe Masters to die. Luo Feng nodded. It didn't necessarily mean that their power prevented them from dying. But apparently, this was one of the reasons it was unlikely. Aside from that, some supreme beings weren't willing to act on something unless the valuables were attractive enough, such as the fights for true treasures on the original stars. Those were some of the only scenarios that would lead to the deaths of Universe Masters. What should I do? The Automaton race, Demon race, and Bug race asked a Universe Supreme Master to kill me. What should I do? Luo Feng kept thinking. Even a fool could tell that Virtual Real Devil Master had been hired by the Bug race, Demon race, and Automaton race. Ancestral God defended me this time. However, he can't keep being my bodyguard. What am I going to do next time? Although it's almost impossible for the three races to invite a Universe Supreme Master to attack me again, they might be more well prepared next time. It's certainly not outside the realm of possibility. Luo Feng frowned. It was tricky. He had a supreme true treasure, Star Tower, and he didn't need to be afraid of Universe Supreme Masters. But it was also a problem for him. How could he defend himself against a Universe Supreme Master? Was a top-tier Universe Overlord able to resist a Universe Supreme Master? What a joke. If he did, everyone would be able to figure out that he must own an incredible true treasure. Otherwise, there would be no way he could survive against a Universe Supreme Master. If a Universe Supreme Master comes to kill me and Ancestral God can't stop him in time, my secret will be exposed. Luo Feng kept thinking. He wouldn't just die that easily. If pressed, he would fight. And if he survived against a Universe Supreme Master, everyone would figure out that he had an incredible valuable. Besides, the disappearance of Star Tower had led to turmoil in the universe, and if Luo Feng could survive against a Universe Supreme Master, many would surmise that Luo Feng had something to do Star Tower. If that happens, I'll be in deep trouble, he mumbled. Perhaps there are quite a few Universe Supreme Masters who have their eyes on Star Tower, and if they speculate that I took it, they'll come after me. They won't need the request of the Bug race, Demon race, or Automaton race. Then what would I do? Hide. I'm not going to live in Star Tower forever. Luo Feng kept contemplating with his eyes closed. There are two ways, he decided. 1. I hide in the original universe until I become a Universe Master. However, it is extremely difficult to turn into a Universe Master from a Universe Knight. I might not be able to make it even if I spend another 180 million years. Besides, the longer it takes, the more anxious and angrier those three alliances will get. They might even attack my family. The fight among great beings rarely involved families, but this guideline only applied to the human race. However, killings among races were ruthless, as the ultimate goal was to annihilate the enemy races. They would go to any length. Remote Ocean Body, who was more powerful than top-tier Universe Overlords, was guarding Earth, and it was heavily defended. Unless a Universe Master was sent out. Second, I can trick them into thinking that I'm a Universe Master. Luo Feng thought. Why are they so keen to kill me? Because they're afraid I'll become a Universe Master. If they believe I already am a Universe Master, they'll regret that they didn't kill me earlier. Even if they want to ask a Universe Supreme Leader to kill me, they won't agree to do so as easily, as the punishment for killing a Universe Master is really heavy. 2 options. Luo Feng immediately eliminated the first possibility, as he didn't know how long it would take him to become a Universe Master. Plenty of Universe Knights remained stuck at the Universe Overlord level for an eternity. Besides, He hadn't even completed the 5th level of the Beast God path yet. It'd take him a very long time to complete the 7th level of the Beast God path. Besides, Teacher Sitting Mountain Guest also didn't want him to hide and train himself. Instead, he wanted him to fight to improve himself. He might never become a universe master if he just kept practicing in a safe place. I can only choose the second option, said Luo Feng. Okay. I'll disguise myself as a universe master. My godly body is very close to that of a universe master. Based on the information he gathered, a godly body would surge 100 times when someone turned from a universe knight to a universe master, which meant the weakest universe masters' godly bodies were as powerful as universe knights with life gene level of 10,000 times. Godly bodies are equal, thought Luo Feng. And my mind and willpower are at universe master level. So are my techniques. He nodded. I have a pinnacle technique of universe masters, Golden Mountain, and an ultimate technique of universe masters, Golden Light. If I perform these two techniques often, I'll demonstrate that I have the power of a universe master. The only weakness is that I'm not able to control a space and time. Control over space and time could both suppress enemies. And it could also be used to reverse time to resurrect some universe knights and undying fighters. The fights between universe masters are so intense that control over space and time is useless. It's only used to restrain the weak. No one will force me to resurrect anyone by turning back time. Okay, Luo Feng said with a nod. It was completely feasible. The most convincing one was his techniques. He needed to perform his Universe Master level techniques Golden Mountain and Golden Light more often to let more supreme beings know. They would quickly see that they were techniques of the Universe Master level, and engraving picture path was obviously a secret. Only Universe Masters were able to create ultimate techniques of Universe Masters. This was common sense in the original universe without knowledge of engraving picture path. I can totally do it. Luo Feng nodded. I just need to prove it by fighting. Since Luo Feng was determined to make all the races in the universe believe that he was a universe master, he needed to prove it in battle, and the fights needed to be credible. Teacher Sitting Mountain Guest wanted me to kill 10 universe overlords or 1 universe master, and if I can accomplish that, he'll make me a pinnacle true treasure. I can't guarantee that I can kill a universe master, as I've never fought one, and I might not be able to control it. I can't make any mistakes. It needs to be a perfect fight. I need to thrill all the races and convince them that I'm a universe master. I need to let the bug race, the demon race, and the automaton race believe that I've become a universe master and that it will be costly to kill me. Luo Feng stood up immediately. Barbata, he shouted. The intelligent life form answered, Master? Gather all the information on the top-tier universe overlords from demon race, the automaton race, and the bug race, and the top-tier universe overlords of the alliances they belonged to. I'll read all the information and pick some to fight. He had decided to pick from the 3 races. Yes, Master. After only a short while. All the information has been gathered, said Barbata. The information is very detailed. It includes their past, their fighting records, their power, and the true treasures they have. I'll read them one by one, said Luo Feng. Just when Luo Feng was choosing his prey, he received an email from Primal Chaos City Leader. It simply read, Come. Luo Feng immediately stopped and rushed to the Godly Palace where Primal Chaos City Leader was staying. Endless air permeated, and a round table that looked like jade was placed in front of the Godly Palace. There were 2 beings sitting there. One of them was Primal Chaos City Leader while the other was a giant man with a dragon tail who wore baggy armor. He sat there like a mountain. Luo Feng immediately realized that he was also a universe master. Luo Feng, this is Longyang Master, Primal Chaos City Leader said when he saw Luo Feng. Teacher, Longyang Master. Luo Feng gave a salutation. Luo Feng. Primal Chaos City Leader turned around. I called you here for something vital. Based on our intelligence, something big happened in the Ancestral God School. The supreme true treasure 5-color Aurora Lake suddenly disappeared before it showed itself again, yet no candidates on Redbud Island know what happened. Do you know what that means? That means a space and time were controlled, and none of the great beings knew what happened. Though Universe Masters are able to control space and time, they're not capable of doing that, continued Primal Chaos City leader. Only Universe Supreme Masters can. Universe Supreme Masters cover everything, and that 5-color Aurora Lake disappeared. It's likely that a Universe Supreme Master trespassed in the center of the Ancestral God School. Primal Chaos City leader looked at Luo Feng. Did that Universe Supreme Master go after you? The moment the higher-ups of the human race like Primal Chaos City leader caught wind of the news, they deduced that the intruder on Redbud Island must have been a Universe Supreme being. That was the first thought that immediately came to their minds. The Bug Clan, Demon Clan, and Automaton race already wanted to eliminate Luo Feng, and he was on Redbud Island all this while. When backed into a corner, the 3 pinnacle races would go for the most reliable method, getting a Universe Supreme being to do the killing. This was a possibility. Once they arrived at this conclusion, Primal Chaos City leader was quite shaken. Fortunately, Luo Feng's consciousness was always connected to the virtual universe, so Primal Chaos City leader was aware that Luo Feng was alive. That was when he could calm himself down. However, Primal Chaos City leader was also confused. If a Universe Supreme being was there to kill Luo Feng, then there should not have been any chance of failure unless Luo Feng was fast enough to self-destruct. If killing Luo Feng was not the motive, then what was going on? That Universe Supreme being was Virtual Real Devil Master, Luo Feng said in a respectful manner. Virtual Real Devil Master? Longyang Master and Primal Chaos City leader were flustered. Indeed, he came to Redbud Island to kill me. Luo Feng considered for a short while, then decided to tell them the truth. After all, from a normal perspective, he was an up-and-coming great being among the humans. If the Bug Soldiers, Demons, and Automaton race were doing all they could to eliminate him, then naturally, the human race would do all they could to protect him. He was a target for assassination by a Universe Supreme being, so by right, the human race should be doing something to help him. To depend solely on himself for a hard fight should not be necessary. He would first see what the race would do. He was there to kill you. Primal Chaos City leader asked with a trace of fervor in his eyes. If Virtual Real Devil Master made a trip personally, how did you manage to escape? Longyang Master could not help asking. Primal Chaos City leader said, if Virtual Real Master was there, given his power, the Island Master of Redbud Island would not have been able to stop him. As for your ancestor god from the Ancestral God School, he may not be able to make it in time to stop him. How could you? Teacher, it was Ancestor God who saved my life, Luo Feng informed them. Longyang Master and Primal Chaos City leader exchanged eye contact. Both of them had reached a conclusion based on the information they received. Being able to make use of the 5-color Aurora Lake without being discovered by any of the candidates on Borhinia Island was a feat that only Ancestor God could achieve. What neither could comprehend was how Ancestor God could have made it there in time to intervene. Battles among the great always happened at breakneck speed. If it wasn't for Ancestor God, I'm afraid, Luo Feng shook his head as he recalled. Since the time I gained recognition as a top-tier universe overlord and first arrived at Redbud Island, Ancestor God has been secretly staying in seclusion by my side. For 62 years, he has been my neighbor. Ah, neighbor. Longyang Master and Primal Chaos City leader were taken aback, shocked that Ancestor God held Luo Feng with such high regard and was willing to be his bodyguard. He was, after all, the greatest authority in the entire Ancestral God School. This was such a beautiful gesture, for the highest being of the top power of the universe to stay by his side for so long, just to protect him in the dark. It was a gesture that would touch anyone's heart. Where are you now? Primal Chaos City leader asked right away. For now, I am temporarily out of Redbud Island, Luo Feng replied. You had better not go back yet. The Bug Soldiers, Automaton race, and Demons may have failed this time around, but it is hard to say. They may be back any time. Primal Chaos City leader ordered solemnly, you may go for a silent retreat for now. As to how we should deal with your problems, I need some time to ponder. Noted. Luo Feng bowed before the two and within a blink of the eye, vanished into thin air. Longyang Master and Primal Chaos City leader contemplated the problem in silence for some time. Primal Chaos City leader, Longyang Master said, finally breaking the silence, Redbud Island is no safe ground. The three races are determined to kill Luo Feng. Their desire is so strong that it is frightening. Previously, we were just making conjectures, but we had not expected everything to come true. Especially when the opponent was virtual real Devil Master, the one who was most highly skilled in creating illusions. When used against someone like Luo Feng, who has the talent technique of dividing bodies, his skills would be a most frightening threat. I will inform Huge Axe and gather the Universe Masters to discuss this matter. Primal Chaos City leader could not contain his anxiety any longer. When all the Universe Masters of the human race were once again gathered together for a discussion, Luo Feng was back in one of the chambers of his palace, continuing to browse through information on the numerous top-tier universe overlords. In my human race, if I count myself, then there will only be 4 top-tier universe overlords, he mumbled to himself. Automaton race has 4 top-tier universe overlords. The Demon Clan has a total of 21 top-tier universe overlords. After all, within the Demon Clan, there are different bloodlines that are ranked on different levels. There are quite a few with the talent technique of dividing bodies, so the number of top-tier universe overlords is quite a lot. The Bug Clan, it has 81 universe overlords, of which only 2 are top-tier universe overlords. However, the moment universe overlords of the Bug Clan make use of the Bug Ocean combat tactic, they are comparable to top-tier universe overlords of other races. Luo Feng nodded to himself. The Bug Clan was a frightening presence. The Bug Mother Queen alone would only have the combat power at the level of a universe overlord. But she would do all she could to create a clan of bug warriors that were of universe knight level. Although she only had a massive godly body, she could distribute consciously to every warrior, allowing every single one of them to possess extremely powerful combat skills. Alliance Clan of the Automaton race, a total of 12 top-tier universe overlords. Alliance Clan of the Demon race, a total of 16 top-tier universe overlords. Alliance Clan of the Bug race, a total of 9 top-tier universe overlords. Who should I choose? Luo Feng eliminated the Bug Clan first. Mother Queen Overlord of the Bug Clan was not a fearsome figure individually, but she could control and manipulate a massive number of bug warriors. Even if he could kill those bug warriors one by one, their queen would still be able to make an unhurried but speedy escape with her warriors warding her off. The Automaton race. It had a total of 4 top-tier universe overlords, just like the human race previously had a total of 3. The true treasures under their possession were extremely powerful, and they were all positioned in restricted grounds of the Automaton race, just like how Heaven Erosion Palace Master and Star Prison Devil Master of the human race were in restricted grounds within the human domain. Demon Clan it shall be, said Luo Feng. The Demon Clan has a great number of top-tier universe overlords, and they are very scattered. Luo Feng looked at all the information suspended in mid-air and suddenly looked to one set of information. This is the one. Skyflower Knight. Skyflower Knight was a top-tier universe overlord of the Demon Clan. Within the Skywolf Clan, he was only second to Skywolf Master. He was the pride of the Skywolf Clan and was the special disciple of Skywolf Master. He was also the disciple of the clan's dream demon ancestor. Skyflower Knight. Skywolf Master. Luo Feng laughed lightheartedly. He recalled that unforgettable time where he had attempted to make it out of Ice Hell. That almighty Skywolf Master had attempted to kill him. Fortunately, Primal Chaos City leader teacher had appeared and had come to his rescue. Skyflower Knight, just your luck, said Luo Feng. You are the chosen one. After he had decided on his prey, Skyflower Knight, Luo Feng started searching for various detailed information to devise his plot. He looked into the true treasures, techniques, and related information to understand his own powers, and also, he looked into possible places of residence. While Luo Feng was planning, he received a call from Primal Chaos City leader. Luo Feng. Come to Primal Chaos Ruins to meet me. Yes, teacher. Luo Feng put everything aside. Since it was a command from his teacher, he wasted no time in making a speedy departure from his god country. He arrived at the headquarters of the Virtual Universe Company, boarded a planet ship, and traveled through the Universe Tunnel to arrive at Primal Chaos City. Walking within the palace, every guard that he met along the way was very respectful. In the middle of the vast Primal Chaos ruins, Primal Chaos City leader sat cross-legged as he waited for Luo Feng. When Luo Feng was near him, he opened his eyes. Teacher. Luo Feng gave a slight bow. With a wave, Primal Chaos City leader threw something in the form of a ray of light that flew toward Luo Feng. Luo Feng caught the ray with one hand and looked down to see a triangular crystal in his palm. It was like an amethyst, with beautiful, ancient yet simple floral patterns. The crystal exuded a strangely attractive charm. This is a senior soul-type true treasure that is more superior than those on the same level, Primal Chaos City leader said. Its original name is After Image. After Image, said Luo Feng. Luo Feng was stunned. Previously, when he traded for the top-tier true treasure blade, Ghost Blade, he had scanned the catalogue of items for trade. With his photographic memory, he would have naturally remembered everything that he had seen on the list after just one look. He clearly recalled that within one of the columns for soul-type true treasures, After Image had been worth a total of 620 true treasure point. Senior soul-type true treasures were much more valuable than the ordinary top-tier true treasure weapons. 4 top-tier true treasure blades, normally 80 true treasure points would suffice. However, senior soul-type true treasures would at least require 200 to 300 true treasure points. After Image was a notch higher than them all, reaching a value of 620 true treasure points. Of course, if it were a top-tier soul-type true treasure, its value would be much higher, as it was equivalent to weapons like Thousand Treasure River and Blade River Luo, which would usually require a few thousand true treasure points. Teacher, Luo Feng raised his head to look at Primal Chaos City leader. Primal Chaos City leader smiled. This is not from me. It is what our entire race is giving you. Of all our senior soul-type true treasures, this is the best of the best. After Image. Its value is worth a few pieces of top-tier true treasure weapons. This is a final decision the race made upon learning that Virtual Real Devil Master is hunting you down. We are giving you After Image to guard your soul. Your willpower and consciousness have reached the level of a Universe Master, Primal Chaos City leader continued, while After Image is one of the best senior soul-type true treasures. Even if you were to cross paths with Virtual Real Devil Master again, with After Image to guard your soul, at least your soul cannot be permeated and thereby controlled by another soul. You can still calmly self-destruct. Luo Feng nodded. Indeed, if it was a true top-tier universe overlord and even if his soul was protected by a true treasure in the face of a universe supreme being, there was still no means of escape. Normally, universe overlords in such a situation would choose to self-destruct. Being able to self-destruct was considered a form of success. But Luo Feng was different. He had the Supreme True Treasure Star Tower and the Pinnacle True Treasure Force Armor to protect his body. Luo Feng was still filled with gratitude. Thank you, teacher, he said. He was indeed short of a soul-type true treasure. He might have Star Tower, but both his original Earthling body and his Golden Horned Beast body required a soul-type true treasure. Upon gaining After Image, Luo Feng decided right away. After Image shall be used by my original Earthling body, who used to have Force Armor, which in turn has the efficacy of weakening soul attacks. After Image and Force Armor shall work together. This would make them comparable to a top-tier soul-type true treasure. Then, even if I'm being attacked by Virtual Real Devil Master, I will not be afraid of being unable to ward off his attacks. Golden Horned Beast body has Star Tower. It has more than enough clout. If I were to venture out in the name of Blood Cloud Palace Master, at least I won't be putting the great name of Blood Cloud Palace Master to shame. Luo Feng secretly made this decision. This treasure's arrival was timely. After Image required 620 true treasure points. If Luo Feng were to contribute all of his remaining true treasures, he would still only have been able to obtain a fraction of this amount. With this true treasure, you can venture out to roam the universe, said Primal Chaos City leader. After all, it will not be that easy for the other 3 races like the Bug Soldiers to enlist the help of a Universe Supreme being again. You need not be overly worried. He continued solemnly. With the level of power you have now, you should be honing your skills through combat. The birth of Universe Masters has always been achieved through the tough training from battles. Just working hard in cultivation does not help one in becoming a Universe Master. You should go now. Understood. Luo Feng bowed and left right away. Luo Feng went back to his god country after leaving the original universe. The waves were churning. Above the boundless remote ocean floated a godly palace enveloped by a dim light. Luo Feng stood on the square in front of the godly palace with the towering golden horned beast beside him. A 9-story ancient tower showed up on his hand and flew toward golden horned beast. From now on, golden horned beast will use Star Tower, he said. The original earthling body uses Sha-Wu wings, force armor, and afterimage. Luo Feng nodded. This was indeed the best arrangement, as golden horned beast had a second identity, Blood Cloud Palace leader, and had the Blood Cloud Pearl to disguise himself. Blood Cloud Palace was able to change someone's aura, along with the shape of true treasures. Although it was difficult to determine its level, it took Sitting Mountain Guest a long time and lots of energy to make it. Star Tower would shrink during regular fights, but anyone who paid attention could tell the secret if it was enlarged. However, Blood Cloud Tower was able to completely change the look of Star Tower, so nobody would be able to identify it. Teacher Primal Chaos City Leader also said that training alone won't make a universe master, and he also wants me to sharpen myself in combat as Teacher Sitting Mountain Guest does. Luo Feng nodded. In a pavilion in the virtual universe, the servants of Luo's family prepared delicious meals. Luo Feng and Kwong Ju Knight sat face to face with each other. Kwong Ju Knight felt a bit awkward, and he said, "Blade River, you don't need to prepare the wine or meals if you want my help. Just tell me what you want. I'll do everything." Kwong Ju Knight was not stupid. Luo Feng could already rival Heavenly Erosion Palace Leader, Ancestral Tree Knight, and Star Prison Devil Master. All the universe knights in the race wanted to be friends with him. "Indeed, I need to ask you a favor." Luo Feng nodded. "Just tell me," said Kwong Ju Knight. "I'm just afraid that I might not do a good job." "It's simple," said Luo Feng. "Help me find the coordinates of Skyflower Knight from the demon race." Beings like Heavenly Erosion Palace Leader and Star Prison Devil Master rarely showed up on the open-air bar, and neither did Luo Feng, as he didn't have much time for such things. "Find him?" Kwong Ju Knight's eyes gleamed. "Rest assured. I'm the best at gathering information." Luo Feng smiled and nodded. Usually, great beings would block their conversations if they were talking about important issues, which was why it was difficult to gather information. And this was when connections came in handy. Kwong Ju Knight was known for his ability to gather information, as he had a tremendous number of friends. Skyflower Knight should be on the original stars. Kwong Ju Knight smiled. Actually, most of the top-tier universe overlords of the demon race are adventuring the original stars. I heard that Skyflower Knight showed up on original star number 02002 more than 1,000 years ago. However, you should know that top-tier universe overlords usually act alone, and he left very quickly. I didn't collect any information on him after that. I guess he's on one of the original stars. Luo Feng nodded. "Thank you so much." "Not at all. Just come and find me whenever you need more information." Kwong Ju Knight knew that the more favors he did for Luo Feng, the closer they would be. All the universe knights knew that Ganwu Universe Country Master's debts were automatically paid off because he was the teacher of Luo Feng's son. "I'll go collect other information." Kwong Ju Knight smiled. Luo Feng nodded, and Kwong Ju Knight disappeared. Luo Feng knew that it was difficult to track down a supreme being. If he kept hiding like Luo Feng hid from the demon race, the automaton race, and the bug race, it would take forever to find him. Fortunately, Skyflower Knight wasn't hiding deliberately. Instead, he was still adventuring the original stars. It might take a while to find him, but it would take that long. "I'll keep training on Redbud Island," said Luo Feng. He was calm and confident, and his original earthling body went back to Redbud Island and started to train himself. He went to the Land of Inheritance after more than 2 months. On Redbud Island. "Look. It's Luo Feng. Luo Feng's going to Land of Inheritance again." The candidates immediately took notes and reported them back to their races. 3 beings arrived at a starry sky and twisted the space around it as if they were in another dimension: a giant, oval-shaped phantom, a breathtaking being, and a gigantic, silver snake head surrounded by countless snake-like shadows. What happened, automaton? The breathtaking being grunted. Didn't you ask Virtual Real Devil Master to kill him? The silver snake head also said in anger. After Virtual Real Devil Master failed to kill Luo Feng in the center of the ancestral god school, he had never contacted Father God of the automaton race. Father God was patient enough as a universe supreme master, and he didn't push him. Instead, he tried to figure out what information the human race had. In the past 2 months, Luo Feng had shown up in Primal Chaos City and entered City Leader Palace, and almost no one knew it. Although there were spies of the automaton race in Primal Chaos City, nobody had noticed that Luo Feng had entered the City Leader Palace and left. No one had been certain of his fate until this time. When Luo Feng showed up on Redbud Island, that was when all the 3 pinnacle races knew that Luo Feng was still alive. I asked Virtual Real Devil Master to kill him, the Phantom said. You all know Virtual Real Devil Master. He'll be upset if I keep pushing him. I just went to ask him what happened after learning that Luo Feng was still alive. What happened? Asked the silver snake head. The breathtaking being also stared at the black oval. The 4 pinnacle races had been fighting each other for an eternity, and the 3 other races had formed a temporary alliance because of their common enemy, Luo Feng. The relationship among them was sour. Virtual Real Devil Master said he immediately started the killing attempt after arriving at Redbud Island, the Phantom said, but he didn't expect Doubleface Ancestral God to be living beside Luo Feng and secretly protecting him. The Ancestral God counterattacked the second he attacked. Ancestral God. Doubleface Ancestral God. Both the silver snake head and the breathtaking being were shocked. Ancestral God's been protecting him secretly? The breathtaking being's voice was mesmerizing. How is that possible? That was what happened, said the black oval. We can ask him to do it again, said the silver head. He's received our gift, and he needs to finish it. Besides, do you really think Doubleface Ancestral God will protect that Luo Feng again? Ask Virtual Real Devil Master to do that again. He'll definitely succeed. Dream Tea, the Black Phantom yelled. All the true treasures we contributed combined are only worth a pinnacle true treasure weapon. Who do you think Virtual Real Devil Master is? He's the most terrifying being even in the universe ocean. Do you really think he'll do it again? It'll be provoking the Ancestral God School if he does it twice. Do you really think one pinnacle true treasure can compel him to become an enemy of the Ancestral God School? Unfortunately, he failed, said the silver head. Virtual Real Devil Master said he had tried his best, said the Black Phantom, but he was still suppressed by the universe. What he's done is worthy of a pinnacle true treasure. Both the breathtaking being and the silver snake head went silent. Virtual Real Devil Master was indeed an exceptional being. He was a lone universe supreme master, and no powers dared to mess with him. Besides, he had a supreme true treasure to protect him. He and that smiley, conniving sitting mountain guest were 2 beings who were hated by all the powers in the universe, and none of the powers could do anything to them. Then what should we do? Said the breathtaking being. Luo Feng showed up on Redbud Island again, said the silver snake head. If we hire another universe supreme master but Ancestral God is secretly protecting him, we'll be squandering true treasures. Both the breathtaking being and silver snake head had responsibilities to their races, and they were unwilling to waste their true treasures. The Black Phantom said, just wait and see. Doubleface Ancestral God won't be able to protect him forever. We can invite a universe supreme master later. We need to wait. Who should we ask next time? I'll suggest Sitting Mountain Guest. He's incomparably cunning and proficient in soul attacks. I think he'll do a better job than Virtual Real Devil Master. The conditions of Sitting Mountain Guest might be more demanding. We have to try. Just wait. Empress, can you go talk to Sitting Mountain Guest? You're the closest to him. After a short while, they reached a consensus, and all the 3 being disappeared. The sky went back to being peaceful. Asterisk 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 asterisk. On Redbud Island. It had been a year since Virtual Real Devil Master came to kill Luo Feng, and Luo Feng had finished comprehending the 5th level of the Beast God path. He had started the 6th level, and he found it extremely intricate and broad. However, After finishing the 5th level, Luo Feng had a more solid foundation, which made it easier for him to create techniques. He easily created a pinnacle technique of Universe Masters named Golden River. An email interrupted Luo Feng's training on Borhinia Island. Blade River. Blade River. I've found where Skyflower Night is. This video will end here.